God bless you. I'm Prophet Manasseh, and I'm sitting in with Prophetess Antoinette, and she's actually one of the prophets that are on the conference calls. I'm sure you've gotten a word from her, but if you have not, you need to. Well, Prophetess Antoinette, I just want to know, how did you get in contact with the ministry? I just want to know what your experience was like when you first got in contact and how.
Well, Prophet Manasseh, actually it was approximately 30 years ago.
Wow,
Yeah.
30 years ago.
30 years ago when the ministry had begun.
Wow.
I had a prophetic encounter. I saw this young man and his wife, and they were so accurate.
You had a prophetic encounter.
Oh, yes.
Now, you know, it's so amazing because you're about to have a prophetic encounter. You're about to have it, and we're going to tell you how after. So I want you to stay tuned. Listen to this because this is powerful. So what happened? I mean, you received a word.
Oh, yes. Well, actually, I received a few words and from the Master Prophet and Prophetess Deborah Jordan. And it changed my life. It changed my life until when they moved back to New York from New Jersey. I had lost contact with them for a while, but then the word of the Lord came back to me to find them. And that's exactly what I did.
Oh, my God, my God. Now, what was one of the first, I mean, I don't mean to jog your memory like this, but what was one of the first words that you received that really stuck to you?
Well, I remember hearing the first word, I remember hearing that God had a plan for my life. And that stuck with me, and I wanted to see that plan through. So
Jesus. Now, have you witnessed, I mean, prophetic miracles? Have you witnessed the power of God? I mean, you are constantly on these phones. I mean, we were doing a conference call just yesterday together.
Yes.
And I mean, the power of God was so strong. There were miracles that were just happening. We witnessed it. And you called out a miracle, and it happened. It just happened that quickly. Tell us some of your experiences with seeing the power of God in miracles on this conference call.
Well, you know, Prophet Manasseh, seeing the power of God is a privilege because God is always doing something.
Oh, wow, I'm reminded, you know, when you say it's a privilege, sometimes we get too familiar with it. And it's important that we don't, saints. This is amazing. It's a privilege. It just stung me when you said that. That's amazing. Wow.
It's an absolute privilege. And so to see the Spirit of God in motion after the word of the Lord comes, it's amazing because you're actually going to see what the prophet is speaking. It's a seeing word. And it goes exactly where it's supposed to go, and it accomplishes exactly what it's supposed to do. The word of God is very accurate and very sensitive as it's moving forward.
Now, I know you were, as a matter of fact, we were in, you know, I like to be very real and very transparent, but we were in the room, the makeup and hair room, and you were testifying, so to speak, because listen, saints, before we come on set, we got to get made up and everything. And you came in the room. I was under the dryer getting my hair dried, and you came in the room and you were telling me about a woman that you were prophesying to and how accurate it was and how heavy the power of God was on the line. Tell us. I want the people to hear about this thing. If I heard it, I want them to hear it, because if it made me shiver, I know it's going to make them.
Can I tell you, this woman had sown a seed, a substantial seed.
Wow.
With doubt.
Oh, Rama. Wait. Hold on a second. She did not believe?
Well, she was in doubt, you know, because she wanted to believe because she had a need.
Oh, Rama.
But she was in doubt because she had heard something in her ear. And you know, whoever's speaking in your ear can sometimes turn your head.
Yes.
So she heard something, and doubt was with her seed. But she sowed the seed because she felt compelled to do that. And when she did that, she got a call from the prophet.
You called her.
I called her, and another prophet.
Tell me what you said to her, and tell me, because you said it was so accurate. You guys were just hitting.
Well, her life had been hit by her son, her grandson. Her life had been hit hard. You know, she lost one to drug abuse, and another one was in another situation and in jail. Just a lot of different issues were going on surrounding her life. Of course, we don't know that. But what happened was, when I called her, I heard the Lord say something about a granddaughter.
A granddaughter.
And then I heard something about her back.
And what did she say when you said these things?
She started crying. She started crying.
And
she started yelling.
Wait. She was yelling on the phone line.
She was yelling on the phone line because she was trying to hear what God had to say, but she was so excited because somehow God touched a nerve in her. Something in her needed to be awakened. And when I mentioned the granddaughter, then God began to speak and pour out.
Now listen, you have met Prophetess Antoinette. This is just heavy. I am feeling the presence right now in this studio. I want you to call in that seed. Get it in now so your nerve can be touched by a prophetic word. All right? Be there to witness it. God bless you. Till next time.